Dragon Quest Builders 2. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm still trying to figure out this new microphone, so it might be a little bit echoey. Because this room I'm in doesn't have too much furniture in it, so it might be a little echoey. And a little loud, I'll see. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are doing okay. It's been a while since we played this game. Alright, so that's the bird's eye view. Oh yeah, I forgot we don't have a camera yet. Beginner Bricky. Gemini, you repaired my room. How much your room? Now I have somewhere to hide and safety should monsters attack. Not bad for a base apprentice. Just so you know, a room must have a door and walls at least 2 blocks high. That's the first rule of the rules. Anyway, we're so happy to have a proper place to stay, and you two are very welcome to stop by any time you like. Well, she seems pretty satisfied with the new room. Right, next up is dinner. She wanted us to cook some of those Cali Winkle things on a bonfire, didn't she? Is that something you can do? Bonfire, yes. Let's just deal with that book. You just invented bonfires, and now you can build one if you have enough materials. All you need to do is put together some wood, some oil, and worn out workbench. Well, if it's oil you need, I can give you some. I wrung this out of the sun I got in my way earlier here. All you need is wood. That girl said you can get some from the driftwood and broken barrels on the beach, whatever that means. Anyway, you better get to that bonfire. Get the bonfire built. No use starving her. It'll only put her even in a worse mood than she's already in. Let's see, there was some driftwood. Okay, that's the one. It's like, hey Jimmy, I want to ask you something. I keep hearing about making materials and builders, but what does any of that actually mean? You smash things you find here and there to get materials which you use to make new stuff. That's what being a builder is all about. Oh, okay, I think I'm starting to get a clearer picture of what it is you guys do. How come I don't know it already? Look, they might be a penny where you come from, but I'm telling you, I never met a builder before. Well, not that I remember anyway. When I get my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful boulder-free childhood. In the meantime, if you need a helping hand smashing stuff to get materials, then I'm your man. I destroy pretty much everything I touch. You know those skeletons Lulu was asking for? There might be some knocking about nearby. Let's keep our eyes peeled and bag them up for ourselves. Here, we can use this piece for decoration. That's what I did in my last solo playthrough. So, for any of you guys wondering, I don't know if I mentioned this in the first one we did of this game together, is that this game is available for anyone who has a PlayStation, Nintendo, Switch, or even an Xbox, and I think it's on PC too. So far, I've only played it on either the Xbox or the PlayStation. And then if you guys don't want to buy it and have those game subscriptions on either of those consoles, then you guys can play it for free while it's still there. Might as well match the same amount of oil to wood. Alright. I think that, let's see. We can need a few more bits and pieces of dry grass to build the beds for us, for these characters. For our character Gemini and for Mariloth and Lulu. Hopefully I'm saying Malroth. I don't know why I keep seeing Malroth, but it's I think Malroth. I think that's how it's pronounced properly. I'm not sure. Since they don't have voice actors in this game playing the characters. Because I think they redid these games like the way we see it now. It wouldn't be one of those skeleton cookies the girl was jabbing about by a chance. Well, it sounds pretty fishy to me. If we ate one of them, we'll be chucking up trucks till the break of dawn, and that's something that I'd rather avoid. Here, we can always use more of this as decoration. So I have to build the bonfire before I build the beds. Here, at least I'll make the room fancier. What's that you made it? It's hot as heck and it spits and crackles. It must be a bonfire. But are you sure you know what you're doing with that? You know you're not supposed to play with fire, right? Careful, Gemini, the skeleton will just fall in the fire. Oh, that must be how you cook it, so you builders can make food too. Still, it'll be a little while till the skeleton was completely cooked. Let's go and look for some more materials while we wait. And then this question mark right here is, anytime you put anything new on the bonfire or cooking piece, we'll wait until like what the recipe might be. I'm not sure if it's done yet or not. But you guys can cook the kelp or eat it as is. The aroma. Is that the smell of the secondly seared skeleton called must have it? The scent of the seaside combines perfectly with the gravelly crunch of the sand grains, simply irresistible. But you don't have to limit your culinary repertoire to skeleton clothes, you know. So, yeah, as she's seen right here, you can cook anything. Well, almost anything. I need to make beds. Gemini and Malroth, you say, I know you're a builder, Gemini, but what do you do, Malroth? Well, actually, I don't know what I do. I woke up on this island, but I can't remember anything before that. My memory's completely blank. Well, an apprentice builder and her amnesiac friend with what an expected partnership. Well, we're not partners. If you think a guy like me would team up with a puny little runt like her, you must be dreaming. Speaking of dreams, I'm starting to feel a little drowsy. It's been a long, stressful day, and that seared skeleton coat has filled me up nicely. Here we go, she's got her book out again. What have you invented this time? Is that so? You reckon you can make straw bedding out of dry grass? Well, that's why I've been collecting dry grass. I don't know if I have enough. Well, that codis I can make 3 beds. And then, I won't spoil who Malroth is, but I'll just say with what happens with him later, he's still my favorite, one of my favorite characters in this game. And then when I'm not reading for you guys what they're saying, you guys can just read out. I'll try my best not to speed run through the wording that you say. When the children of Hargon attacked my hometown of Rippleport, my parents were caught up in the fighting. Those maniac monsters murdered them in cold blood. So I stowed away on the accursed ship, hoping to avenge their deaths, but I was caught before I had the chance to do anything. We all know what happened next. Papa, Mama, I may be marooned on a desert island with these 2 lumbering moxies, but I shall survive. And I shall pray that they'll watch over me. Let that cook. Keep forgetting which one does what. No, we're sprinting here, but in a weird way, I'm actually looking forward to it. I shall give you even more work to do, so that you might blossom as you build here. The Castaway life might be a little less luxurious than I'm accustomed to, but even so, I think this could be a fun little adventure. As for you, Malroth, this could be the perfect opportunity to observe a little culture, maybe even some manners. Now then, Gemini, I want you to go out at first light every morning at 4:30. Skeleton cooking 50 strips of cup and must be all cooked by lunchtime or she'll be cross. Or she could do it herself. I think I'm with Malroth. Lulu is just irritating. A little too much so. Oh, Lulu might calm down a bit once she's got what she wanted, but she's just as a big pain in the neck as she was before. So I'm impressed. Despite all her nagging, you made everything we need to stay alive. Wish I could do what you do.
Huh.
Hey Jimmy, can I have a go on that workbench? I want to try making something myself. Sure. been watching me stuff all day. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Watch this, Jim, and I'm going to be a builder just like you. Now then, what does you do first?
Huh?
Oh no, that's not right. Oh, wait, you asked for it. What did I do wrong? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, why can't I make things at this rate? I'll never be a builder. I'll forget it. I thought making stuff would be all fun games, but it's actually way harder than it looks. Sorry, Gemini, I'll be relying on you to build things for me from here on out. And seeing as you made all that stuff for Lulu, I think it's about time you even things out and make something for me. Pumpkin Club. Is that for me what I want with a silly old stick? It's not just any stick, it's an open club. I can use it to walk stuff. That sounds right up my alley. Alright, I'll take it. Give it here. Hey, this really is a club and a half. I wonder how it performs. Only one way to find out. Stand by while I give this to you customers. All I can know I love is squishing slime will be so much more satisfying now. And to think you made using only the junk we found on the beach are amazing. Thanks, Gemini. This club is the best present anyone's ever given me, I think. Now, Gemini, can you feel that? It's been an evil order. That's becoming from a monster, but whatever it is, it's way more dangerous than most strong little slimes we saw before. This could be a good chance for you to learn a thing or two about how to fight. Just follow my lead and you'll be scraping with the best on them in no time. Alright, so, let's see what's the time. That doesn't give us time. Okay, let me just see real quick. And then well, what was that? When you struck your hand out, when you stuck your hand out, just like that, I got this irresistible urge to slap it. It's called a high five. It's something friends do to celebrate a job well done. I never thought of myself as a touchy-feely type, but maybe I can make an exception for this high five malarkey. Anyway, how did you enjoy the battle? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling bitter already. I can never learn to talk. Malroth gets stronger and Gemini reaches level 2. So the maximum HP increased as well. Felt good walking that route, right? It's like an irritating little itch. It's like an irritating itch has been well and truly scratched. But don't forget, you're a builder, not your fighter. If you want to stick to the construction, you can leave the monster mashing to me. So building does look like fun. I wish I could make stuff like you do, but I guess what one destruction is much more my bag. Anyway, let's head back to before Lulu steals all the bedding. She's a wily one. Alright, you better make sure you sleep with one eye open tonight. Gemini? Glad I met you. What do you say we explore the whole island together, just you and me? But let's do it tomorrow. I'm about to conk out any second now. Unfortunately, anytime you guys get in battle in this game, you definitely can't make the character you play rest, but any other character, if they're injured in the game, can rest. Good morning, Ichi. I hope you slept soundly because our new life as castaways officially begins today. The first mission is to collect some kelp for breakfast from the beach. Eat. What is the literally monster? It's my skeleton code disappeared. What? Alright, Malroth, own up. I know it was you. I purposely ate half of that seared skeleton last night so I could have the rest for breakfast. Give it back this instant. What are you wittering on about? I haven't touched your manky half munched mollusk. That aura, what's going on this time? Hey, you two, you're going to want to see this. Ah, there is the culprit. That monster must be the one who snapped from my skeleton coat. Well, I just took down the whole cliff, and or those steps. This way, whippersnappers. That's what we can't seriously expect us to follow it, can it? On the second, let's maybe be able to tell us something about the asylum. Gemini, Lily, let's get after that monster. I've got some questions that need answering. Might add some stairs to this later. Make it look pretty. This way, quickly now. Stay where you, stay where you are, you freaky hoggy. Still can't talk properly. Oh yeah, like, here, let me... This room we'll be able to get to later. I just remembered about this room when I saw these little tiny vines, because... I recently played through this game not too long ago. Yes, he does, Lulu. I won't spoil why that hammerhead floating guy has such power to you guys because I don't know if any of you guys played through this game yourselves, so I'd rather not spoil it. You can't see much of anything because of the sky, but there are 3 different areas of this game. Well, in this, like, on this island that we're on, that we'll be able to explore later. What's a place like this doing on a desert island? Come on, Gemini, the hammerhead's just up ahead. Let's make it spill the beans on all the island's secrets. It's always good to save. There's no escape now, you sneaky scallywinkel swindler. Just hand over the valve and no one gets hurt. Surely noble lady can perm a hungry hammerhead, perhaps smart leftovers. I'll tolerate no excuses. Stealing is stealing. No ifs or buts about it. Gemini, sear that scallywinkel, especially for me. Now give it back, you horrible or hairy hermit. Oh yes, Gemini. It just happened so that I've been waiting for a village to rock up here for a very long time indeed. Wait, how do you know she's even a builder? You're an observant one, aren't you? Why, the very reason I pinched that scrumptious skeleton was to lure your fine friend up here. Look around you, Gemini. This temple has lain in this sorry state for longer than I can recall. If you are the builder I believe you to be, then perhaps you can fix it. Everything you need to rebuild the temple is right here in these chests. But a fresh-faced builder like you might find that going difficult without a blueprint as a guide. Come back here, you conniving old poacher. If you think we're going to fix your house for free, you've got another thing coming. And anyway, what's a blueprint? So we'll be doing definitely a few of these blueprints, and later on when we get more people to help, it'll be great with the bigger projects. The 11 out of 36 masonry walls built, and then we need a few more braziers. Gemini, why did you draw all these lines on the ground? Is this one of the blueprints that Hammerhead was telling us about? Gosh, you've never even been here before, but you were able to draw up a design for the mountaintop temple. That's incredible. Are you sure you're ready to show Gary Gold's the law how a real builder does things? Keep one eye on the blueprint and you can't go wrong. And then usually anytime you pick up anything, you can usually learn the recipe for it in the game. It's like the game allows it then and there. Then I'll usually move into this closer. So I can see where I'm placing stuff, and so it's easier to place the bricks and other stuff down. Good work, Gemini. You finished the blueprint. And you didn't even break a sweat. I can tell how you build me pods next. That shouldn't be any trouble for an expert like you. Answer me one thing though. How did you come up with that blueprint in the first place? Wait, I think I know the answer to that big book on your back is everything you need to know to be a builder running inside. You're busted now, Gemini. The secret's out, so you may as well let me read it. Yeah, well, why not? It's something the matter, Gemini. You've done all red. Wait, you don't have any mucky magazines standing between the pages, do you? Muckiness doesn't matter to me. A quick wipe down with a damp cloth and it'll be good as... the viewpoints are so different on both of them. One's thinking adult nasty thoughts and the other thinking more of like cleaning up like dust and right like that. You're finished preparing the temple, I see. I knew you wouldn't let me down. All it took was a glance and you drew up that blueprint as quick as a flash. You're the real deal, Gemini. Builder born and bred. As a thank you for your hard work, I'd like to give you a little present. Here, you deserve it for the cracking job you did.
Yay!
You silly old hammer, I thought you were going to give me my breakfast back. That's a giant mallet and indispensable in the toolkit of any self-respecting builder. With the hammer in your hand, you can break blocks you couldn't before and gather even more materials. So I have another working gift for you, Jimmy. I'll show you like this one. I'll give you this island, all of it, every last block. What? You're giving her this entire island? All she did was repair the temple. This is one of the areas we'll be going to. This world was once home to a legendary builder. They came to this island, the Isle of Awakening, and sought to turn it into their own piece of paradise. This is one of the other places. But now everything has crumbled away. All that remains is the ancient builders' belief embedded in the blocks beneath us. Oh gosh. Long have I waited for another builder to come who can bring life back to this barren land block by block. And you want Gemini here to do all the hard work. We don't even know what we're supposed to build. We don't either. I bet this island isn't even yours to give away. It certainly is mine. I'll have you know I'm the guardian spirit of this island and what I say goes. Well, it looks like you got... If... I still can't read for the life of me. Well, it looks like you've just become the proud owner of a private island, Gemini. Are you going to take the offer? If you do accept, would you mind if I stayed here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. Well, I'll stick around too, at least until I've got my memory back. I mean, if that's okay with you. What do you say, Gemini? Will you take this island? It's a good offer. Just me, you made the right decision now. We can begin work on Bluetopia. The first thing I want is a palace monarch to Bluetopia. I don't think so. Today we established Malros Empire of Evisceration, right, Gemini? And she can be our first sacrifice. Well, they'll definitely go between each other on the name of the island. At this point, I don't care what the island's called. We can just call it home. It just looks like a tatty old noticeboard to me. It may seem ordinary to the untrained eye, but that noticeboard is in fact a portal through which a builder may peek into other dimensions. I'll explain more later. For now, you just be into the portal and marvel all the knock out things you see. You must create an account if you want to enjoy the game's online features. I will not be creating an online account. Oh, did you like what you saw, young? Oh yes, I saw the most photographs, and there were so many of them. I have Gemini takes the time to snap a computer so I can be at home. You youngins, enjoy yourselves. Come and find me when you're done. I'll be waiting right out here. I think I never have which many accounts to keep track of, so that's my biggest reason why I don't create one for this game. And I won't even use half of them. I won't even use any of those pictures. For me, I'll just go off of what I can find on Google for them. Oh, I know that little lassie. There's only one way to get your hands on the materials. You need to track them down elsewhere and bring them back here. As a young damsel pointed out, this island is more than a little lacking in useful materials for an aspiring builder. But even if you had everything you needed, I doubt you make much headway with just a few of you. Wood and stone are all well good, but what you really need is people to have travel to the other islands and bring back a few friends to help out. Besides, it gets lonely riding around on this big island by yourself. A few fresh faces will really liven the place up. Hold on, I thought we were stranded here. How are we supposed to get to those other islands without a ship? A top-notch question indeed, and one that the heavens shall soon answer. You're just winging this, aren't you? You don't have a clue. There's our ship. Oh, a ship. Whoever would have thought it. You're doing this on purpose, alright? Alright, out with it. Who are you really? You can cut all the guardian spirit rubbish. Well, to tell the truth, I can't remember who I am. I'm not even sure I knew. But I've got a funny feeling that it will come back to me if I watch Gemini work her building magic. Well, there is no time like the present. Let's go and speak to the captain of the ship and get the work started. And the desert looking over there, island, well, it's actually the island over there, will become one of the areas we go to. Yeah, so where we're looking at down there is one of the areas we find looking back. This will be one of the other areas, like kind of straightforward. And then we have like a coldest area down here that will be one of the other main islands that we travel to, as far as story-wise goes. So like over here-ish. But right now we're just missing one of the tools so we can fly across the sky a little bit easier without having to walk like a gazillion steps. And then in this version of the game, getting the camera was a lot more easier because I sort of started playing the first Dragon Ball Quest game. And you have to go through so many more steps just to get stuff. Yeah, I forgot we can't take the cup with us. Yeah. The captain won't allow it. Ahoy there, you grinding wise rats. I haven't seen any other humans or goblins. The name's Brownbeard. I was painting the ocean blue mighty man with bees knees when I sailed right into the path of one of the children caught on slave ships. I managed to avoid him, but only to be steering into a terrible storm. But by the time I realized my map was back in front, I was already stuck in a coffee steam. Tried to turn back, but I was lost at sea. That's when I eyed this island on my port bow and put it over. So what, Sir Story, how do young snapper whippers end up here? My name's Lulu, and this is the kingdom of Lulu Tough Girlies. There will be once Gemini. Here's finished with it. Utopia sounds like a lovely place for land lovers like yourselves. I am a safe haven for a salty old sea dog like me. God knows what would have become of me if I hadn't sloshed up these shores. God is only knows what this guy is talking about. Well, be what, if you let me stick around, I'll be your chauffeur. I'll ship you off to any island from here to the second state on my map's backside. Or at least I'll try. You see, I know these oceans like the back of my neck, and I don't know my neck at all. But if we hear of any islands nearby, I'll probably carry you over. Well, your boat is a bit on the small side, but it looks indecent. Nick, I'll say we got a deal. It seems everything is dropping into place. The fine captain will take you to nearby islands where I'm sure you'll find plenty of materials and able-bodied helpers to bring back. Well, the first thing Littletopia needs is a little greenery. I can picture a tree line, boulevards, spacious parks, and tables sagging under the weight of freshly picked vegetables. In that case, you should first visit Pearlfield, an island to the east, famed for its fertile fields and fruitful farms. The island is home to a young lass with a bright featuring farming and a dashing dandy with a bushy beard that should be able to help your cause. Alright guys, I think I might just leave this one here and we'll continue the next one, guys. Thanks for stopping by and watching, and hope you guys have a great weekend or week whenever you guys watch this. But thanks for stopping by, guys.